Okay guys, I'm going to do this one to help you get started for today's assignment. It's called the quadrilateral activity, and I gave you a hint in the directions that there's 4 main types of quadrilaterals: a square, a rectangle, a rhombus, and a parallelogram. And they each have their own characteristics. You may need to Google or look those up to refresh your memory. Okay, let's start with number 1. Points A, B, C, and D form a square. Graph the points and connect them. So to graph, you know every point has an X and a Y. And you always start with the X. The first point is 1, 3. So you go to the X axis at 1, positive 1, and then go up to 3 on the Y. And then this is A. Okay, point B is negative 3, 1. So you go on the x-axis over to negative 3 and up to positive 1. And this is B. And if it helps you to label it, go right ahead. This is going to be your positives, negatives, positives. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these are negatives. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Okay. Alright, and then the next one is negative 1, negative 3. So you go over to negative 1 on the x-axis and down to negative 3 here. And that's C. And then D is positive 3, negative 1 here. And that's D. So we have now graphed them. So now let's connect. Okay. List as many properties of a square as you can. Okay. All 4 sides are equal. Let's see what else. 4 right angles. Let's see. Opposite sides are parallel. Okay, that's good enough. If you think of more, please feel free to write that down. I told you in the directions to ignore C. Don't worry about this one because we can't work in groups. D, find the area and perimeter. Okay, we know the area of a square or any quadrilateral is length times width, but if it's a square, since the length and width are the same, you may see it like this: side squared, which is length times width. Because all 4 sides are the same, length times width, the same as side times side. Okay, and then perimeter is the sum of all the sides. Okay, to find what each side measures, you have to know the distance between the points. Keyword there, distance. So you're going to need to use the distance formula. And the distance formula is the square root x squared minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Okay, I'm not going to do this for you. This is one I want you to finish out on your own. But first, let's find the distance between A and B. One good thing about it being a square is we know that the distance on all sides are equal to each other. So if A is 1, 3, and B is negative 3, 1. That's their points. And let's label them. This is x1, y1. Every point has an x and a y. And B would be x2, y2. Now you just plug those into your formula to find the distance between A and B. And whatever that distance is also the distance between B and C, C and D. okay? So once you find that, then you have enough information to find the area, length times width. And then you also have enough information to find the perimeter, which would be whatever that measurement is times 4, or add that number 4 times. Okay, guys, this should be enough to get you through the rest of the lesson. Let me know if you need anything.